Hello, you lovely lot. Jamie, Mick, how you doing? Look at these trees. I just had to, I keep going out my front door and I'm finding a chicken on my front doorstep. She's getting through the gate at the side. And yesterday was the first time I found her sat on the step. I come in for my life as well and she was there. And she's not flapping around. I was worried that she'll go down the drive or in one of the neighbours or on the road. But under duress, she goes to the back gate and just squeezes through the bars like she did in the first place. So I had to block it up so she can't get out. How long's she here for? Is this her back home for good, Jamie? Or is she going back? All these leaves. Leaves everywhere. Hang on, my chat's frozen. That's better. Stevie Boy, Johnny Zilly Rain. Sorry, you lot. How you doing? My chat got stuck at Jamie saying about his sister. I thought, it's quiet. How you doing? Look at those shrooms. Brown, slimy shrooms. Big ones too, like brown jelly. Yuck. Look at it. Oh, Johnny, how you doing? Against my better judgment and what I was saying to Mick, you were doing this path. My back hated me with a passion yesterday. Like it really hated me. Wasn't a fan of actually standing up and trying to move last night because it didn't half hurt. And apparently it isn't really gentle on the old bones, but hey, this is me. Stacey May, good morning. How you doing, chick? Visibility is good today. You can see out to the Lake District and you can see out to Scotland. But I can't show you because I'm on StreamYards. Annoys the crap out of me. How's things, Stacey May? Stacey May, I'm going to put a drawing up. I need to make a short of it. I did a portrait of a lady and one of the puppies that we had. Just a pencil portrait. I'll post it. Riff, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh, this path's going to be fun. High chance I'm going to jar me back, but you know, needs must. Yeah, Johnny, in theory. Signal gets a bit funny on this little stretch here next to the stones. Yes, Johnny, we need you fighting fit and well rested, mister. Got a bit of sore throat, so I'm a bit scratchy. Tasha, good morning. Around about 7 Celsius this morning. So it's a nice walking temperature. Wine cellar, how you doing, Nicole? Angela, good morning. Should be watching my feet, not looking for wild black rabbits, but hey, needs must. How's you lovely, lovely, lovely people? This poor old wild gnarly oak tree has had a huge branch come off it Kevin, how you doing? OG Brown, long time no see. How are you? Trying to be really careful with my feet. This path is actually covered in tree roots and they're a little bit slippy. Jamie Deedee's, it was a bit heavy before on cam. Scott, how are you doing? Good evening, sir. Hope you've been behaving. Yes, we're going for a wander through the undergrowth and around and about. Where we end up is your guess as much as it is mine. Because I'll say I'm doing one thing, I'll head out the door and I'll do something opposite. Hillbilly, good to see you. How are you doing? Tasha, lovely to see you. Thank you for coming in. If you don't know Tasha, go check her out. How's things, Hillbilly? Poor old oak tree. It's lived a rough life, that tree. A few 100 years older. It's a big old gnarly oak tree. I'm amazed the branch on the right is still attached because it defies gravity a bit. Scott, have you cracked out your shorts yet? It's short wearing weather. The temperature's over your end of the world. Johnny. Oh, that huge branch that's come off. That would look lovely on my fire. It's been rotten. It looks rotten. Johnny. Oh, hey. Kevin, got some amazing people in here. We always have amazing people in. So this was an animal shelter. Someone built it just to build it. I take it they had a lot of sandstone left over. So it's more not monumental, ornamental. Ooh, heck, the big chunk's fallen down. Adrian, how you doing? See, that's been cemented in the middle. Hence, it's not real. It is real, it's a stone circle, but the weather's had it. See how all that bank has gone as well, that side? I can't find anything on who built it or why it's even here. It'll be some memorial of some kind. We've got rabbits sitting along the next fence, a lot of wild black rabbits. Oh, sheeple. We have sheeple. Try not to get nettled. Kevin, me too. Lots of those around this area as well. There is a place called Kirklinton Hall. Now, a lot of Kirklinton Hall is ruins from a big fire. But back earlier in the 19th century, it was a legal casino. The Cray twins would fly up from London. They would taxi from Kirkbride Airport to Airfield to Kirklinton, which is a good few miles, to come gamble the night away. Oh, cool, Kevin. It's the Nissan's Bank. It's cars. How you doing, chick? How you feeling? wild wabbits in this next bottom. Feral chipmunks. You just never know. This path is so skinny and it's deep. And I'm not really one for putting my feet in front of the other. So I keep catching. I'm likely to go flat on my face. That's a high possibility. It's me, innit? I want to have a look at the other big old oak tree to see if it's split down the middle yet. Oop. Watch my feet. It gets really muddy on this next drop, so I'm going to be careful. Oh, but a giggle is golden. Hey, that's a good phrase. Come up with. A giggle is golden. Got a few branches down in here off this old ash. Well, there's some stuck in my hair. What's Jamie saying? Jamie, yes, he does. So, Johnny is the king of filth. Johnny, wear your crown with pride. All filth today is Johnny's fault. That crown is going to fit your head nicely, sir. Daniel, how are you doing? King for the day. King Johnny of Chili Peppers. Ooh, heck. Nearly went on my arse. How's things, Scott? I was saying yesterday about my friend who's streaming cameras from Gaza. Wowee last night. One of the cameras is in Gaza City itself, nice and high up. And they've been putting up groups of flares. You'll have a group of maybe 8 flares or so go up. There was a bang, like a rocket go off. And the next thing, the sky started getting lighter and lighter and lighter as these flares started floating down in front of the camera, like they were all around the camera. Ooh, heck. Old sticky balls. They make such a mess if they get in your hair, those old sticky balls. I've got like about 10 sets of balls in my hand. That's unusual, isn't it? Don't often see that. Iron Antler, how are you doing? Yeah, these flares are all dropping around the camera, like the camera's like the centre of it. And it was eerie. It was like War of the Worlds eerie. Chin was on the floor. Right, we're going to see if we can find the little piggies. See if they come up. Because they ignored me the last time. Yes. King Johnny of the Chili Pepper. Wear that crown with pride, mister. Things going. See, the horse has come right down here now. Proof. So, if I was going to the Victorian bit, I can't sneak through the bottom for fear of a face full of horse. What are you doing? Ooh, heck. Can't use that to walk up the hill. The fence post snapped. We are almost on the location where I got nettled on my back end. you've and you got another Angus just there. Never knew they were any. They must be new. So, how you doing, Chick? I was saying, until StreamYard kicked me. One horse. Where's the rest? Highland cattle. Ted, you feel Ted today? It's all Johnny's fault. Good afternoon, Mr. Magpie. How's your wife and family? Got a couple of magpies. Piggies, where you at? Ooh, bug in the eye. Another bug in the eye. Johnny, it didn't half sting. I think I had some of the nettle needles stuck in my arse the whole way of the 5 mile or so that we walked. Didn't half sting, and I had my hand in my butt for a lot of the life. There were dock leaves like those, but I wasn't pulling my pants down to rub a leaf on my arse in public. So I had to grin, rub my backside, and wear it. Nessie's muffins. Ooh. Mick, as if I was killing myself laughing when Irish said he'd send you that blonde pigtail wig. I think he'll suit pigtails. I'm trying not to get stung and not go knee deep in mud. Right, little piggies, where art thou? Johnny. Hello, little horsies. Right, that, or if I squished it, I think was the offended nettle that got me on the arse last time. Oh, Peggy, ouchie! Stung on the leg, see? Right. This isn't going to go well, is it? Wilma! 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 Hello, girl! Where's the other little piggy? I don't see the other piggy. Hello, girl! Piggy. She ignored me the last time. No, I don't want a little prick, thank you. Oh, blue tits. Not mine. It's cold, but the feathery side. Hello. Hello, little lady. Is that all I'm going to get? An oink. Wow, look at that. A bit concerned where the other one is. They're normally together. Hello. Uek. Shetland coming at 12 o'clock. Now, Shetlands are the only horses I've known that have got an issue. They all seem to have small man syndrome. Hello, little one. Sorry, the Shetland knocked me internet off. Daisy, how you doing, chick? Do you know what? One of those little piggies will sit like a dog. You tell it to sit for a treat. She'll try and squeeze me ass through the gap. Oh, yes, done like a pro. Not many towns where you've got fields in the middle of the town. Johnny, isn't it frustrating? So frustrating. It does. I think it does it on purpose. Terry, how you doing? Yeah, the only ponies that I've ever met that have had an issue are Shetlands. They're very grumpy little animals. This field used to be full of cows. How's things, Terry? Until the council decided to take it back from the farmer and try to sell it, but no one will buy it because they're asking too much. So unlucky council. Quack quacks. I heard a quack quack. It is hella boggy. Hella boggy. This old oak tree, when it first came about, that they were trying to sell this place for housing, I came and I collected a load of the acorns for the kids at the local school, for them all to plant an acorn and go and plant an oak tree somewhere. But it's never happened. Getting a lurky. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat, so it might sound a bit odd. I made the mistake of sitting down this morning. I couldn't be bothered to get back up. Evil, I tell you, evil. Old nettles are nastier than young nettles. I know, what's Ted said? Oh, hey. Sure, the tree is properly split down the middle. It's a miracle it still stood. It's like two buck cheeks squeezing together. You'll see what I mean. I'll bring it to you. Ooh, someone's been trimming the bush. Oh, I'm smart. I've come through a patch of thistles and nettles. Oh, we've got a couple of young oak trees as well. See, looks like two squeezing butt cheeks right down the centre of the trunk. This field is full of mice. There are mouse nests everywhere. And these humps of grass, mice everywhere. So yeah, see? Squeeze butt cheeks. The tree is actually snapped down the middle. You can see it there. It runs all the way down. So it's kind of a miracle it still stands. Nice one, Terry. I'm not very good at walking, talking, and paying attention. Interesting swing. As you do. Yes, making pigtails, it's a bit off-putting. There you go. There's the crack on this side. Cracked right down. So every storm expects one side to pull off, but it's holding on pretty firm. Which way should we go? will go over the top. Do you know what? I can smell a steak pie or someone cooking mince. I've got literally hundreds of tennis balls and frisbees lost on this field. Yeti, how are you doing? Sam being a puppy and coming playing with his girlfriend every day. Terry, I just saw that. Thank you very, 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 very much. That is mega, mega appreciated. Thank you. Thank you, Terry. So there's the church with the witch said to be witching the graveyard. Up there is where the monument is to the Earl of Carlisle. Just have a drink. And this housing estate, because it's flat roofed, gets called Jerusalem locally. Sorry, it's hard to open a bottle top with one hand. You kind of have to squeeze it between your thighs to get the top off. These trees have changed so quickly. Big old manor house just there is now an old folks home. Thanks, Terry. Back at you, Yeti. Ooh, look at that sky. Blowing in from the sea. Yeti, what was on the menu on yours tonight? I do like Daisy to give us a menu because she gives me inspiration. Ooh, and me bottle nearly fell out my pocket. So I'm going to go through this little housing estate. It's actually got some pear trees, and I presume they were to do with the church and the vicarage that was next to it. Must have been all sold off. How much have you got to pour off? Concrete's so much fun. Yeti, what's your next foraging season? Keep me to asking. Right, let's get my leg cocked over. Someone's brought a log. Ooh, little mini shrooms, little bright yellow mini shrooms. And it's a bit slip slidey, so we will. Ooh, heck, that's like a seesaw. Do I want to stand on it is the question. Oh, don't die on me. So the bottom step is rotten. And it's getting very loose. Yes, most definitely. Thank you very, very, very much, Terry. I tell you what I need, Terry. I need some thermals. Is what I need. A&M, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. And the rest going to the new phone pot. Saving up for a new phone. Cherry trees. A lot of this estate has cherry trees, and in spring, they're beautiful. Brandon, how are you doing? I'm not sure when these houses were built. I don't know whether it was the 60s or the 70s or what. And down through this bottom. And this is the park with the pear trees. And there's pear trees at the back of the vicarage. So me thinking This land probably, this grassed area, belongs to the church and the vicarage. That little tree in the foreground, that's a pear tree. There's another pear tree in the bottom there, and there's another pear tree there. Yeah, no, definitely, Terry. Thank you very much. Yes, I need thermals for this winter. I need some walking trousers as well. Anyone that's not been in, I am called Skippy on screen because Dan's called me Skippy. He's so funny. Because I'm always walking around. He was talking to me while he was making me a shout out video calling me Skippy. But yeah, little old park. And you can see the walled area from the church. That's the back of the graveyard, but it actually carries on and it goes that way. So those houses, those white houses, are actually built within the church land. So they did sell a large portion off. Yes, Tesco's have got Baileys on offer. So the afternoon is coffee and Baileys o'clock. For me, got to love it. Yes, it would be interesting, especially along this back portion that they haven't touched. The building just there with the green windows, pointy finger, is the old church hall. Very fancy building too. So we'll go in and I'll show you the church grounds finish round about that little pear tree. No, just past the tree. But it actually extends all the way along. So about a third of that walled area isn't used or sold on. How's things, Brandon? Oh, look at that sky. I should have maybe brought a snorkel. It's a bit iffy. If there's not a funeral on, I do worry about going to the church just in case there's a funeral or anything on. We'll go around the back and have a Lowe's. You've got the old terraces of houses with a lot of new built in between. The old police building from the early 1900s. Now that was a schoolhouse back in the day. Let's put you down as people I knew. Alan, how you doing? Stewpot, you all right? Hiya. Anyone else? I don't know, knocking around? No. So this was the old hall, St Martin's Hall. It's now an antique centre. Church has got the Remembrance Sunday poppies out, ready to rock and roll for Remembrance Day. We should, haven't taken you, we should go and see the Remembrance Day mural that was made. So these are all knitted and crocheted. A lot of the old ladies around and not so old have knitted a huge display that flows down the Moot Hall to the ground. It's about 20 foot long. And on it is displayed the names of the fallen, the local fallen. Paula, how are you doing? Sorry, I didn't see you there, chick. Oh my God, Skiffy the bush kangaroo, yes. I remember that as a kid. I'm sure it used to be on our TV on a Saturday. Oh, I feel all wobbly. So, the churchyard used to continue right up through there. These houses actually sit in that land. How's things, Alan? Now that gravestone, that's said to be the work of the witch. It does actually look like claw marks and scratches. And Lassie the music always used to make me cry. Yes, that was said to be the work of the witch. Lizzie the witch, who was basically just an eccentric lady. She just dressed differently. She didn't follow the etiquette of the times. What does that say? 1829 I can make out. And Anne. John Lee, who died at Priorig, May 14th, 1828, age 69. August 1845. We've never really looked at these ones in the back corner, so we're going to have a look. Yeah, I'm not feeling too clever myself, Alan. For probably different reasons. What a shame they're all worn away. Is this the surgeon? John Holston. Sorry, James Haston, who died April 30th, 1831. He's 29. John Haston, their son, died in St. Vincent, West Indies. 18 something, can't make it out. William Bell, James and William, the children that died in infancy. I'm sorry, babies. I don't particularly want to fall off this wall. Reza, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Thomas Fleming, 16th of July, 1824, age 55. Wife, the relict, in other words, widow, 3rd of October, 1835. Thomas Tinling. See, some of these names, they're not local anymore. I don't know any one of these names. 1827, age 75. Massive old age for them. Do we have the surgeon? This is 1818. Thomas Graham of Brampton died 6th of April, 1805, age 44. Here we go, we'll have the surgeon, we'll have a Navy surgeon. William Fleming, 1833, he died. His wife is in there as well, and his children. So a surgeon in the Royal Navy. (1820). 82 in 1818. That's an immense age. Now this is a very fancy one, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to read more of it. I say we, me. The Laurels. Memory of Fanny Ann, the daughter of William and Elizabeth Carrick, who died March the 8th, 1834, or 8 months plus. Their son, March 18th, 36, age net. So they lost 2 kids within 2 years, same age. Bless them. Now, Mags that comes in, she did a video on the saying Sweet Fanny Adams. Now, Sweet Fanny Adams was a young girl, I can't remember what year, was brutally murdered. Here lies the body of John, the son of Isaac and Jane Richardson of Brampton, who died 27th of February 1794, aged 21. The daughter, who died 1805, aged 27. It's 2 kids. In the 20s, they lost. Rosanna, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. She Digs! How you doing, She Digs? Right, let me hop, skip, and a jump out of here. 1799. Lizzie the Witch is over at the top there. She's leaning against the wall. At the top end there. This one's an unusual one for around here. Thomas Parker, cabinet maker, who died October 16th, 1830, aged 24. Also, John, his son, 1857, aged 22 years. Bless up. We're going to say that's 1830. That might be 1839. Can it be? Yes, he must have been around about 2 years old when his dad died. So if his dad died in 1857, the son, 1830-ish. Right, let's get down. Sandstone steps aren't fun when it's wet. Let's get down. So I'll take you to the War Memorial, or the Remembrance Day Memorial. It must have taken months and a lot of people to build this and put it together. And each poppy has got the name of a soldier. Thank you, She Digs. Yes, hit that like for us. All these are knitted and crocheted. Oh, nice. All the way along. Yeti, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. If you don't know Yeti, go over. He's a good news Yeti. He's also got his Insta. You've got the big houses. This is actually a bank. Sorry, wealth management now. Used to be a bank. So it's busy and we're heading into the town centre and I'm going to get strange looks off people that I know. But hey, gotta be done. People like these. You're right. That's the thing, living in a small town, everyone knows you. And they'll be wondering at what I'm doing, wandering around, talking to my phone. Hit me with your rhythm stick. Hit me fast and hit me quick. That is a blast from the past. You've got the old gas-powered street lamps. They're now run by LEDs, I think they replaced them with. Oop, we're getting busy, lots of people. I'll just hold you down for a sec while I get past this big old group of people. We are going past. So you've got the Howard Arms. Round the corner used to be a coach, an inn. It's now an old folks' home. Where's that plaque gone? Charles Dickens slept here. Paula, I'm trying to put my mileage up. And I'm meant to be starting to post what I've done yesterday. I did just over 5.5 miles. Today I'll do maybe 4. Right, let's put it on. That butcher's amazing. I'm just going to put something in the post box. 2 seconds. There we go. And you've got the buildings all the way through. And we're back at the Meat Hall in centre of town. This used to be a bank. It's now like the bestest butchers ever. One of the older pubs is the Nag's Head. I used to work there back in the day. Old coach house as well. And over on here, you've got the mural for Amanda. How are you doing? Remembrance Day. I'm going to try not to get run over. So this is all crocheted and knitted. From the tower all the way down to the ground. Get what? Cakes, please. No bother. You Hope, how are you doing? And through it all, it's just all poppies. All knitted, all crocheted poppies. The whole thing, all the way up. And it's got names. So you've got Gunner Ernest Johnston, Private John Thompson, Private John Surrey, Sergeant James Fernley, John Blaine, Robert Bell. Names of all the fallen locally. Corporal Thomas Armstrong, Private Thomas Wright. Isn't that cool? There's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of poppies on that display. Hundreds of them. This tablet was placed by the Friends of Peter Byrne, poet, native of Brampton, in recognition of services for the common good, born 1831 to 1902. So this place, the parish council meets here. It's a tourist information centre inside. Time of year though, it'll be closed. Right, we're going to go past the Masons buildings. Hi. How you doing? Oh, nice, Terry. Miss Red, how you doing? So this is the Freemasons buildings. And these windows and doors all bricked up. You've got the old cobbles on here as well, Daisy. Big old manor house. Split into flats now. How you doing, Miss Red? The Freemasons. Very rare they have an open day, to be honest. Vandal, how you doing? Just hold you down a sec. They've been doing repairs on this wall. You can see the sandstone's all rotten at the bottom there. And it had an ominous lean. So this part's been repaired. They could do with repairing the rest. Vandal, you legend, thank you. Look at the wonk on this wall, it's a retaining wall. Look at that wonk. It's got a big old bulge as that wall. Yay, happy days. So the auction should have taken place, I think, on the old. I'm just coming across. Funeral parlour. Where shall we go? We'll cut through the field. We shall go down the bottom and roundabout. You know, if you don't know Mick, do you want to put Nick's link in? This is a country where it used to be a big shop, but it's the main centre. Oklahoma. Well, that's early. Is it still dark or is it lightened up now with the clocks changing? Now there's a beck runs underground this way. Alan, there's loads of coffee shops. Loads and loads of coffee shops. One, two, 3. The pubs do coffee mornings as well. Dave, how are you doing? Nice one, Jamie. If you don't know Mick and Nick, they go fishing live every weekend. Usually on a Friday, but it was Sunday this week. So there's a beck runs through the bottom of here. Ooh, sweet chestnut. I don't know, there's a sweet chestnut down here. Paula, lovely, lovely to see you, chick. Thank you so much for coming in. You're a star. Size like carrion crow. Horrible things they are. That one's actually got stripes. Stripes on its back and stripes on its wings. Yeah, same here. We'll go to the stand. But there's a beck in this shallow. Runs through and it goes right through the centre of the town. If it's in flood, the drain tops all lift and it becomes little fountains, but it's not very often it does flood. Yeah, same here, Dave. I hate getting up in the dark. Look at these beech trees. All the different colours. It's beautiful. Sarah, how are you doing? Sarah, the domestic goddess. Beth, today's having a surgery. Our other domestic goddess. I hope that's all got okay. And she'll be back to her Nessie's netties in her kitchen. So this seat is a memorial. Hopefully I'll be able to read it. Oh, my legs are like lead. In remembrance of Agnes Elizabeth Murray, 1804, joy in thee continuously. Oh, and when they built it, they were clever. It's not, it's stone. All you have to do is replace a seat now and again. Yes. Agnes Elizabeth Murray. We'll take advantage of a pew for a minute. Oh, hey. Your hands are tied. Yes, Sarah. Yes, Daisy, in fact, it is. I can't wait to see Wicked Irish with their pigtails. Those blonde pigtails are going to suit you. Nessie had the doctors and shopping. I don't know if she'll get in. Tuesday's a busy day for her. I'm normally on early on a Tuesday, but I was hurting and I wanted to give the painkillers a chance to work before I started putting one foot in front of the other for as long as I usually do. It's a local resource. Handle that. It's abundant and it lasts forever, literally. Right, so much for sitting still. Have a quick drink and then we'll off ski. She's having her other foot done, Cass, so she's going to be hop along for a couple of weeks, if not more. So, at the size of those beach. I said beach. Go alongside the community garden. Yeah, oh, definitely. Tell you what, Vandal, last night, oh heck, it hated me. It wasn't a fan of me standing up or moving a millimetre. I got stuck on the sofa and it took us a bit of courage to try and stand up. I was stuck. Great Lakes, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. So this is a community garden. You can go and volunteer and the produce goes out to the elderly and those in need. I see some big sprouts at the back there. Big sprouts, you've got some collard greens, you've got all sorts in there. Excellent. If you want to go help out, you just roll right up to the gate. Oh, I was a mess last night. I was a mess just the afternoon, to be fair. I went just a little bit too far. But in that vein, we're going to hit Lover's Lane. Beth, I love you. You've had it done. Brilliant. Love you. There you go. The lady is there. The lady of the minute is there. Are you going to be home? Plenty of time, then, Beth. And just think soon you'll be out walking and it's not going to hurt you. Happy days. So look, someone's put duct tape on. I take it. People that live in the house get sick of the clank. Now this, people, is Lover's Lane or Dog Poo Alley. Happy days. Fergus is going to be all over you. This old wall's on a bit of a wonk as well. This isn't your average local stone wall. It's cemented. You've got the old lime work and cement through there. You can see that coping stone. And this is the other side of the community garden. Lovely. Ooh, some nice sprouts. Starting to blow up a little bit. Nice. Got some kale, lots of kale. Got Nero's kale, dwarf kale, regular kale. You've got beetroot. And your salad leaves on this side. You've got some that have gone to seed. Lots of onions on the back end, leeks. Lovely. Oh, look at the ducks. Hello, quack quacks. Some runner ducks. Oh, they're gorgeous. Lovers Lane Community Garden. Become a member. There we go. Runner ducks. Why? What you done to it, Sarah? You forgot your password. They asked me to change mine, and I changed it. And I've had to keep changing it because I keep forgetting it. Yeah, I don't know, I've got a duck in the freezer, but I want to make duck and pancakes. But the duck part of duck and pancakes, it's actually a bit laborious. There's so many steps to it. Talca, how you doing? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Talca's another brilliant channel. What's it saying when you try and get in, Sarah? Jacko, how are you doing? Jacko, autumn is well and truly here. Well and truly here. Look at this old coach house. It's currently being done up. You got the 2 coach doors at that end. This is an extension from what I can see. But the old coach house is on the back and it's been repaired. And there used to be a mill here. That's odd, Sarah. I've never had that message before. How's things, Jacko, your end of the world? Yeah, ducks are very messy. Coming from a long line of gamekeepers, my dad used to have a few hundred ducklings at a time. Didn't hatch them, got them as day olds. Oh my God, the mess. And they stink to high heavens. Silver, how you doing? Dorian Gray of YouTube. Oh, sorry, scratchy throat. Now, the manor house on the right used to be a Catholic church until they sold it up. And there, I'll just hold it down a sec. How's things up your way, Jim? Sorry, Sylv. I forget myself. Just wait until I get across here. Back in the room. You've got a huge manor up on this end. Demi, how are you doing, chick? Good morning, Demi. Happy days. Mine's been on and off. I had to get Sky out. The booster was broken and it fried the whole broadband. Cindy, how you doing, chick? Oop, bad luck. I've walked on 3 drain lids. And just get across this road. I don't want squished. How you doing, Cindy? My legs are like lead. Yeah, got a lurgy off daughter, Cindy, but apart from that, I'm grand. So just grabbing a quick drink. For the old scratchy throat. Yeah, well, mine it fried the whole network. The telly wasn't connected to the internet. Nothing was connected to the router in the house at all, which was a major pain in the butt. So you got a big old mansion on that back. It's probably the biggest one around here. But I'm not really up on its history. It's way on the nose. 2 seconds, let's get past someone. Yeah, yeah, I won't breathe. I promise I won't breathe on you. I'll try not to. Daughter's boyfriend brought it in. Daughter got it. And she's kindly passed it on to me. She, bless her, went and got herself a bottle of whiskey. He was making herself hot toddies. She works. She's works in care. And she's like home care in some service apartments. Assisted living flat, shall we say. And it's lovely. She listens to old time songs. She's loving the sweets that the oldies are giving her. And we keep telling her to do stuff like make hot toddies, which we don't really. So it's nice to see. Let's get that way. Ooh, yummy, Demi. But it's nice seeing her pick up things from the oldies. It's good. First one she made, she said, Mum, have a taste of this. It's lovely. It nearly burnt my eyelids off. The vapours were strong. Biscuits and gravy, challenging, bless her cotton socks. Did me that recipe video. Oh, amazing. So this is a pillbox from World War II. Can't get into it, but you can see it better this time. It was all under the vegetation the last time. And you've got a little window on that side. War Memorial Hospital. It's just on the back there. I've been dreading this hill the whole walk up. It's the hill that lasts forever. You see, I love Madness. Another bit of my childhood, and one band that I grew up on. I still love my kids. My kids love them too. Queen. My uncle went to see them, and I would have loved to. My uncle didn't look a million miles off Freddie Mercury, you know. He's had the same tash, the works, and he looks so like him. Oh yeah, Saxon, how you doing? We had a spoonful of sugar on the butter for sore throats, for coughs, and the sugar under your tongue, and drink a glass of water for hiccups. Yes, a soft flaky scone. It's what biscuits are most like. Yummy. If you go back and Challenge's video, she did me a recipe. It's in there. Yes, Nessie will be live later on. Little legend that the lass is. Scott. But yes, it was. Spoonful of sugar under the tongue and sip a glass of water while the sugar melted was my grandma's cure for hiccups. And it wasn't whiskey with the butter and sugar. It was vinegar. Vinegar, butter and sugar mixed up was for coughs and sore throats. Now these coping stones are easily a couple of 100 years old. Oh, nice. It's a market town, service the farming community. I mean, this is just off the back of the town centre. Fields of horse, fields of cattle, sheep. It's a really quaint little town. Rows is all old mine houses connected up. Victorian terraces. The works. Oop. So I just put my drink in my pocket. There, it's back in the old pocket. Is that going to be Cindy's new name, Mary Poppins? Not this end, no. But there's a big old farm that I know of that's abandoned, and it looks eerie as it's got that feel to it. But I don't think you can get in. I would like to. It's right on the Rowan Wall. Alaskans on the fly. How you doing, Johnny? Johnny, are you under the snow yet? It's a handbag. Johnny up in Alaska where he is stunning. My idea of heaven. Get on the side. Try not to get run over. As you can see, the road's not very wide. And if you're walking and there's a car coming the other way, there's not much room. Car, we'll get out of the way. Yeah, it's not very big for a town. Not very big at all. The market, are you here in where the poppies at the marketplace are? Vandal. There's still a farmer's market on there, but a lot less frequent. Oh, the old legs. Like lead. Ooh, what did you get? Anything nice, Jamie? Jamie is the luckiest guy on YouTube. Whew. Aching old legs. They could do with chopping all back around this bit. Silver, when have you ever known me to rest? I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. Although sometimes I have absolutely no option whatsoever. What song, Scott? Fleetwood Mac as well, the legend. Alan, unless something happens every day. Every day. Hairbag, how you doing? Hairbag, Nessie's live tonight. Well, our night, your evening. A good nut she is, they're always fun. I'm always very jealous of this hedge. It's always perfect. Hazy sun. Isn't that odd, Sarah? Oh, and it's full of spider nests. So the spiders all the way along. Loads of spiders. If she's still in the morning, it's hard for me, Terry, to get on panels on a night because I've got little lady. She's highly nosy. And the stuff we sometimes talk about that's not kid friendly. So I do struggle to get on panels on a night, which sucks. Ooh, nice one. What kind of coffee are you getting? Let's see if I can get across this road without getting squished. Don't like that corner. There's a car coming flying around it. Job's a good one. Do you know what? It's very rare I'm on a camera. Those last few panels that I've had, I've taken some balls, put it that way. Got all these spiders' webs and the little tunnels. Johnny Young. Yes, Scott, you do. Dancing on the ceiling. That's a blast from the past. I know, I'm very meticulous about trimming my bush. Has to be said, Silver. I do have some more bush trimming to do. See, Silver and Cass have known me. God, must be coming up 6 years, you know. Must be 6 years coming up. Because they kind of know I was inside and out. And all that time, it took me years to even post a video. Again, to even post a video. Never mind do a live. I was terrified of doing lives. Oh, what a feeling. Dancing on that ceiling. The sky's closing in as well. Cass was in just before Jim. She maybe dipped out. But she was about. So the last time I said, Steve, how are you doing? Last time I said that I was going to try and hit 20 miles. Even with a day off, I did do the 20 miles. This week I'm determined to do it. 5.5 miles yesterday. Today, maybe 4. So I'll have to get those hot toddies on the go to bash some extra miles out tomorrow. So if I can hit that this week, I'll put it up to 25 maybe next week. Oh, gee. It's crap when you've got to pick your leg up to cross your legs. Lady Sky, how you doing? What you been up to, Steve? Oh, I've dropped my pop on. That's all right. It's crap when you've got to pick up your legs to cross them. It's a sign of old age. I'm actually hot. For all it's like 7 degrees. Been marching up that hill. But, loads of cars come in. They always loads of cars when I want to sit down. Oh, ooh, you've got a good grip of your rod, I hope. Will you be getting your rod out in public, Steve? Brilliant, lady. Glad you're doing all right. Oops, what is that? Do I even want to know what that is? Seed. I've got a seed on me. Skippy the bush kangaroo. Whew. I'm all right, lady. Got a bit of a cold start and got a bit of a lurgy. And because I'm on immune suppressants, colds hammer me. Oh, they're not fun. So I get a bit huffy. Colds hurt me the worst, if you see what I mean. Don't mind anything else, just colds like, ugh. Apart from that, I'm grand. Looking at these cherry trees, that's a nice old cherry tree. Guys, the road is busy today. It's not lovely and quiet. Oh, here we go. Mick's got a 14-metre pole. He's not calling it a rod, it's a pole. Exactly, sticky feet on that ceiling. Got all the old beaches down there. They have a habit if you're walking through, if it's been snowing, of avalanching you. Big chunks of snow. It's neck snappingly big. Yeah, get your rod out. How do you handle 14 meters? You've got to have a good flick of the wrist with that, haven't you? Yeah, Scott Spider-Man. From now on, Scott is Spider-Man. Is you a monkey puzzle in there? Do you like monkey puzzles? Cute. So, Johnny, are you ready for winter? Uh, it kind of has got to take a bit of a flick of the wrist. Yeah, well, that's pizza. Angela, we were resetting mine. So the router is in the centre of the house, but it wasn't quite getting above the garage to daughter's room. So there's a booster between her and her Skybox, or her TV box. And the TV box acts like a router, your broadband router as well. It would say that her little TV box didn't have signal to go and reset the booster and the main router in the house. But apparently, have to do it too many times and it fries the booster. Ours was a bit dead. So if you're going to reset, just be careful. A sensitive tip. I bet it was sensitive as well. As you do. Right, we need a video of Mick and his 14 meter. And Steve with his sensitive tip. Oh, lovely, Angela. Just if you've not got a booster box, reset as much as you want. But we were told to be careful with the booster in ours. Is all. I'm not surprised, Johnny. So we did a video of Mick and his 14 meter, and what is Steve with his sensitive tip. As you do. Thank you for the giggle. 12-star Raj, how are you doing? Yes, I've been expecting to get soaked, but it's holding off. It's kind of skirting around as 12 stones. Yes. Hashtag rod filthy. Is it cheap, is it? What's your connection like? Is like uploads and downloads fast on the Starlink? I thought it would be expensive. Yeah, Sarah, that's the irritating part. It might just be a glitch. I'm not sure of a way to contact them, Sarah, to be honest. It's odd that they can't find it. When was the last time you were in it? Trap, how you doing? Trap, Nessie's live later on. Because if it's showing on your Insta, it must be a fault, Sarah. Always, always filthy. It's got to be done. You remember Finbar Saunders from the Viz comics? I used to get called Finbar at school. Oh, wow. That's really good. I thought it'd be a lot more expensive than that. See, you learn something new every day. Oh, yeah, it's all Mick and Paul's fault. Oh, nice one, Trout. Good on you for going up. Signal went funny there. Good on you. Daisy Dutch set us off. Good on you, Trap. You'll have to come up on Nessie's and come up on mine as well. Oh, Silver. He's the king of filth. Tonight it is tonight. Today it is all Johnny's fault. Johnny's wallpaper. He is the king of filth. Now, however, Silver is the taco king. He's only too happy to get his tongue around a taco, aren't you, Silver? A good mouthful of taco and Silver's happy. Oh, yeah, Silver is filthy. Sarah is filth. Unless she's telling you that me and her are angels, and then she's right. In that cloud, there's a big hawk. It's just flown out. You too, Scott. Scott, you're amazing. Yes, well, Johnny, the other Johnny is the king of filth today. All filth for the next 24 hours is Johnny's fault. He wears the crown of the filthiest. So, you lovely, lovely lot. I'm going to have to do a shoot. I need to go and get a lem sip. Now, wrong with a nice warm taco. There's no one around can hear me, is there? No. It is Taco Tuesday after all. Oh, so thank you, lovely lot, for joining me. I'm going to go home, get a lem sip, coffee. Don't fancy food at all. Yeah, it's Taco Tuesday. Silver's favourite day of the week. And hopefully I'll see you on Nessie's later. I know it's in the middle of the night for people like Daisy and Scott. Sometimes the time difference sucks. Ooh, I can see her. No, I'll keep that to myself. It's just funny shaping that cloud, but hey. We were talking about storms yesterday on the train. There you go. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you on Nessie's later, hopefully, around the streets. Johnny, lovely, lovely seeing you. Carla, how you doing, Carla? Carla, I'm just about to go. I know it's dead early in the morning for you. How's things, chick? What is a knob? Is it a knob? Yes, it was a knob. With a dangly set of baubles. It's kind of hidden behind the tree. Well, the baubles aren't there in the centre of the screen. Daisy, yes, he does. He's always on the go. How's things, Carla? Carla's another old friend of mine. I adore her. Oh, the sweetest souls out there. It's getting cold in the shade. I hope the neighbour's not behind the fence. Well, the one here is from up here. I'm okay. Busy. Carla, I'll drop you a message. I'll drop you a message on Messenger. see how you're doing. But yeah, so thank you all for joining me. I'm not sorry it's a shorter one, so I need to go and fill my boots with cold stuff, honey and lemon. And I'll see you all again tomorrow, hopefully. If not on, Nessie's later. All right, bye now.